Hey guys, what's up? Austin Smith here, and this is a review of a Zvezda 1 in 100 Panzer III Flamethrower tank. And this is actually a flamethrower tank, unlike that Minerons one, where I said before that it was a flamethrower tank when it was actually just a larger gun, because sometimes my mind gets a bit fuzzy. Anyway, for this one side, look at the box. The box is fairly plain, same as most Zvezda models. Inside is just a sprue with, it tells you how many parts, 10 parts attached to it. These are not very hard to put together. They're snap fit models. There's instructions on the back for most of them. Some of them are a bit more complex and they actually have instructions on the inside, but almost all the tanks are just instructions on the back. You also get a card for the Art of Tactic game, which I don't know how to play, and then that looks like something that you can redeem in Russia for something. Is that proof of purchase? That might be proof of purchase. I don't know. Anyway, you get a couple pictures of what it looks like as well, although I ordered this online, so that was not particularly useful. Snap kit. No glue is required to make this kit, and that would be this one. You might notice my barrel looks a bit wonky. That is because it is completely broken. I don't know if that was a fault of the kit shipping, or my fault. It was probably entirely my fault, but the barrel came off, and so I had to pin it back together like that. Other than that, there were no problems in putting this kit together. It all went really smoothly, really nicely. The turret does turn, although it is a bit stiff on this particular kit. I'll show you up here. The detail is nice. It's alright. It's not the best, but certainly not the worst. There are some, I guess, kits. Some of them aren't really kits, they're like pre-made things, and those of course have, if they're cheap, have worse detail. The treads are kind of lacking, but I don't really care that much. Interestingly enough, on this particular model, the treads and the wheels are separate pieces to the rest of the tank, so they're actually fairly flexible and somewhat difficult to get on, though not very difficult, and as you can see they hold very well in place once snapped together. I didn't do the best of cleanup jobs and fitting jobs there, as you can see. If it focuses, it won't focus. Anyway, the build was easy, as all of these Zvezda kits are. The detailing is accurate, if not, you know, the highest detail, if not the most in-depth detailing in the world. It's nice, and I like it, and it's definitely serviceable. It comes with a flag that you can plug into the bottom there that you're supposed to use for the game, which I, again, don't play, so that is not particularly useful to me. Quick size comparison to the Plastic Soldier Company Panzer III. They're about the same size. The Plastic Soldier Company might be a hair longer, and this one is of course a not a flamethrower tank. I forget the exact version there, because I'm not actually good at remembering the versions. I can remember the tanks. Tanks are easy to remember, and you can put that and bring out a Plastic Soldier Company Panzer IV, which, as you can see, it's a bit bigger. It fits right about the right size, although this, I'm not entirely sure about how the scaling should work, but it does work fairly well. And might as well bring out Russian 234, also from Plastic Soldier Company. There we go. And then as a final comparison, we have a die, standard bicycle die, and a Risk piece, which almost looks like he's in scale, and I say that every time I bring him out, but he does. So yeah, I quite like this model. I'm not particularly interested in flamethrower tanks, but it's a really nice looking model, and it's nice to have another Panzer III for reference. I believe they also have different versions of the Panzer III, so if flamethrower isn't what you want to go for, then you can go for something else. It's really nice. It's only $5 too, so it's worth the money in my opinion. However, it is not the greatest miniature tank that could possibly exist. Bye.